welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree. This is my first YouTube video, finally. I've been wanting to start this channel for about 2 years or so now, but never had the chance because I had nothing really to post yet or any collections to post about, so I've been holding it off, but I finally have got to do it. I am going to start it off today, finally, by sorting my photo cards and putting away my collection. I will also be answering some questions I have asked my friends and followers on my Instagram, which is my trading Instagram. If you would like to follow it for a future trade or just talk in general, I will put it up at the top and also link it in the description if it's easier for you to get to it there. I will be starting off by sorting my treasure photo cards, as that is the collection that I most avidly collect for, and we'll start off with my Jacob collection. I'm so sorry if I say the names wrong. Please let me know if I'm saying it wrong and I will fix that. But also, this is the cover of my binder. It's very plain. It's a work in progress. I'm probably going to change it. So for the next video, maybe it will be changed. Also, this is Jungwoo and not Jacob because I do not have a photo of them together yet. But I will fix that hopefully soon. And so let's get started. I'm going to take this stuff out because this is stuff I will put away later and put to the side. Now, first off, I have J-Hook because I do collect him the most with stuff because he is my first bias and treasure. So I do have most of the PCs and photo cards sorted in order already, but as I put him away, I will be first answering my first question, which is, how do I sort my photo cards? Now, for treasure, they have quite a few things, and I don't collect the pre-order cards because it's too much money for me to be spending and too many different things. So there is some empty spaces, but I like to do the 2-2-2 method, but since there is a first press card, the 2-2-2 method doesn't work. So I do 2, 3, and then 2, and at the top I put the black concept photos at the top, so I'll put that there, and then the next one, and I have put those there. Now for the middle, I always put the first press card in the middle slot. I think since it's not like a selfie, there's not 2 or like 4 of them, I like to put that one in the middle, and then I'll put the selfie cards, oops, completely missed it, the selfie cards around it. I put those on the wrong side, so let's fix that. And I got this from my friend Cameron. I'll also link her YouTube and her Instagram down below, but she likes to put the cards facing inward and it gives it like a point, which both of these are facing outward, so it doesn't really work this time, but I like to keep it like that most of the time to try to get it to look like it's looking at a center point. And next at the bottom, I'm going to be putting the white concept pieces. Again, they're both looking this way, so it doesn't really work, but that's how I like to do it. And I have made these filler cards that are supposed to be like green, blue, reflective, and I like to put those, completely missing again, put those in the empty spots because when I think of treasure, I always think of the blue, like light blue type of color, and I think this looks really pretty when I put them in because they're reflective. I don't know if you can really see it on camera too well, but that is for the first one. Now next, I do have his postcards, so I'll be putting those away too. So this is the black version and this is the white version. Now, I do print these out and then just cut them myself, so sometimes their faces might be cut. I'm going to try to find a way to make those better soon, because I do know that sometimes it's kind of weird because some of their faces or like their legs and arms get cut off. So it does get a little weird. Now for this one, we have chapter 2. Oh, that was chapter 1. This is chapter 2, and I set it up just the same way. Nothing too special. I like to try to keep everything the same. I don't like too much when it changes. So when it is the same, I think it looks more clean and fresh looking. So that's why I tend to keep them all the same. So just putting these cards in. First press, then I keep missing the 2 selfie cards are next. And then the last 2 white concept cards. Now, another question while I put the postcards and the fillers in was, how long have I been collecting? Now, I've liked K-pop for quite a long time now, but I have been collecting for about 2 or 3 years now, not too long compared to how long I've liked K-pop, which has been 6 or 7 years now. I'm not too sure on the exact, I keep missing on the exact date though, because I don't really keep track of things too well. I probably should more often, but it's really bad and I need to fix that. But I haven't really known any certain dates, like when I've stanned someone, when I've liked someone, or anything like that. But it's been around 6 or 7 years now since I've liked K-pop. This is chapter 3 now, and I'll be doing the same exact setup, so I'm just going to keep talking about like when I've liked K-pop. And at first, I was very, very oblivious to K-pop, kind of, because I didn't really know anything about it, didn't really do anything. All what I knew about was the dance practices on YouTube, because I had a very huge dance phase when I was younger, and I always miss this spot. So I had a huge dance phase, and I'd always watch the choreographies to like different songs on YouTube and stuff that people would make. And so came across a video that was like the coolest choreographies, is that how you say it? Yeah, choreographies and dances, and Don't Tease Me by Speed came up. Okay, next is the postcards. I'm always cutting off my own sentences, sorry about that. I do it quite a lot. And so totally missed again. Don't Tease Me by Speed came up, and it was one of my favorite dances that I watched, and I watched it over and over and over again. And then I started watching more dance practices, but I didn't really know about anything yet until about like late 2016. And then I started to really like it and get more into K-pop, and then more into collecting and all that type of stuff. And next is Treasure Effect, which is their most recent comeback, which I loved so much. The songs, the theme, the concept, everything about it was so pretty. Now, I do set up these a little different since I don't collect a pre-order card. There is an empty space, and I wouldn't want it to be just like in the corner or something, so I put it in the middle, which I might, instead of putting a filler later on, I might change it to a photo or a replica of the K-Town POB pre-order benefit, because I do like that one a lot. I did pull it when I first opened my albums, because I do pre-order off of K-Town For You almost every time, because they have fast shipping, and I just like the way they handle their store stuff. But I did sell it because I don't collect it. Then next I put first on top I put the selfies because they like the ones I like to look at most, and then the baby and the first press because normally I do put this here. And then I put the concept photo cards, again trying to make them face inwards. So this is kind of facing in, and then he's in the middle, and then another filler sleeve. And then this I just keep in here because there's not much I can really do with it. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But next is Jungwon. Again, if I'm saying it wrong, please let me know. I don't want to be saying their names wrong. I feel really bad if I was. Now, this I also put in the exact same way as Jungwon, so it's not really much different. But on top, I'll get my cards out. On top, I put the black concept cards, which is the 222 method again. And I'll put that there. Then a filler in that spot. And another question that I was asked was, what was my first K-pop song? And that, like I mentioned earlier, was Don't Tease Me by Speed, because I was obsessed with it and I'd always listen to it on repeat, and the only way I was able to watch it was on YouTube. So I'd always go to YouTube and I'd always try to look it up because I didn't know the exact name either at the time. I just kind of knew what it was. I kind of knew like the term K-pop, so I put that in. So there's chapter 1, and so I was always looking for it. And then ventured on and on. And since I was so fascinated by the songs, I kept watching it more and more. And then basically, that's how I got into K-pop. I don't know what was there, but there was something. And next is chapter 2. And the same exact setup, because I like to keep it the same with the nice, clean, like, looking the same type of setup. For me, that works best, and I like to keep it similar because I don't really like to change it too much. But if I do feel like I want to change it to make it look different, I will. But I think for now, I like how I do it, so I think I'm gonna keep it just like this. Also, another question that I got asked was, what's the amount, I keep missing on this side, amount of ults I have, and I don't necessarily have a lot of ults. I have mainly groups that I like a lot, and then groups that I have like just like normally and casually listen to. But I would say Treasure, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, and NCT are some of my top groups that I like to collect and listen to. There's some of my favorites. And next is chapter 3. Stray Kids, or not Stray Kids, ATEEZ was like my ult of all groups, and Wooyoung was my ult of ults. Oh my god, can't speak today. And he was my fave for a really long time, but then I switched biases, or I doubled biased him and Yosong, but then I switched biases and now it's just Yosong and Jungho. And I love ATEEZ a lot still, but Stray Kids and when Treasure debuted, they really just took their spot, and now I tend to like Stray Kids and Treasure a little more, but ATEEZ still have my heart. And technically, like I mentioned, Speed was my first group, but my first K-pop group also that I really knew about because of actually looking at YouTube and stuff was SF9, which I do not ult them or anything, but they do hold a special spot in my heart because when Jungle Game came out, I was also very fascinated by their dancing, so I would always listen to it, and I just loved it so much and kept watching, so SF9 holds a special place in my heart. Now, this was the postcard. I am missing one, which I'm hoping to buy soon, but as of right now, with the latest comeback and pre-orders happening for comebacks, I've not been able to get it. And now, again, for treasure effect, on the top, I do put the selfie cards again. And this card right here, I was looking for, and it was the last card I needed, and it is my favorite card from this, I think almost out of all of his photo cards. That's my favorite one. So I really wanted that card, and I'm so glad I found a trade and it came safely, because I really wanted to have it in my collection and be able to put it in my binder. Now next is the baby photo cards and his first press. These are also AR, so if you use an app, I forget which app it is, but if you use it and put it in the camera, it'll play a video, and it's so cute. So glad to be able to play those also. Next, the concept photo cards go down here, and then there's that all set. And then his file folder also I traded for, which we're just gonna keep there. And next, I do put my postcards. Now, I put them here because I decided to collect 4 of them. I just hit the tripod. Sorry if it shook. I decided that I wanted to keep my 4 top biases, kind of. So first is Jaehyuk, and then Jungwon. And I like these 4 pocket sleeves because the postcards for them fit perfectly. And then Mashi is my 3rd bias. And my fourth bias, there you go, sometimes myself, is actually Haruto, but I already pulled Jihoon, which is like my 5th bias, so I decided I wanted to keep him, and I pulled Mashi, so I wanted to keep him too. Or Mashiho, I say Mashi because it's shorter. And then next is the little Polaroids that they came with. And I did collect all 4 again because I already bought so many albums that I was able to trade for them. And I just put them in here by biases. So Jaehyuk unit, Jungwon unit, and then the Mashi unit, and lastly the Haruto unit. And then after is some of my Kino stuff. I just decided to put the Kino cards in here because I thought they were really cute and I love the concept, so I wanted to keep those. And then these are just the stickers and like bookmarks, I think they are in here. I do have this sticker, I just didn't put it in there, not sure why, but I do have the chapter 1 sticker. And then this, and then I like to collect stickers, so when albums come with stickers, I like to hoard them kind of and use them for all type of things. And then this is just for back here, and this is a new collection. So for here, I do have this pre-order set that came for BAE 173 or BAE 173. So I do have these that I stored here also. And I like to take these fillers that I also made that are sparkly, and I like to put them in here, and I put them like that, so then I could put the card in front of it like this. So then there's a white background, and then I could flip it and have the green like shiny at the back, which I think is really pretty. So I'll just quickly do that. Probably speed it up a little. So there's that, and then I do also have them in by age order. So that will go there. if he goes down all the way. There we go. And then speed this up, just putting away these ones. Oops, missed again. There, and then at the back, it's all green and sparkly. Now, like I mentioned, I love to collect stickers and stuff, so I do have the Woods ones that came with Bump Bump album, and I do have some more sleeves because I cut them. I used to use them for treasure, and when I collected more avidly Stray Kids, but now I just use them for anything that I have. So I'll be using these to put in here. Also, this is not really as exciting or important, so I'll probably speed this up too. Okay, now I have the stickers that I'm gonna put away. I don't have too many of them because I didn't have enough to trade, and I haven't seen any for really like sale or anything. So I haven't bought too many, but we will put most of these away. And I do like to double them up because some of them are small and to take up some less space for some of them. So we'll be putting those away. I don't know why I'm kind of struggling to put them away right now. But that one goes there. And then, oops, almost put it in the wrong side. And I put these two together because they're like the logo ones. And this one, if I can get it in the right side. And then, oops, keep missing them. And then the ghost. I'm hoping to actually get the rest of them because I do want to collect them. I do like them a lot. I love stickers. So I do hope to find the rest of them. If you do happen to have the rest of them, please message me and I will try to buy or maybe trade. I don't really have anything to trade for them, but I'm always open to anything. Now next is some postcards that I have from Untitled debut album, since there is quite a few of them and I do love the concepts. So next, they're a mess. I'll be putting these away and also speeding it up. Sorry if you hear movement. I'm kind of moving a lot to try to get a better angle of myself putting them away. But I will be speeding up and putting these away. And they fit perfectly in these 2 pocket sleeves. And these are also in order by age. Okay, and last one is Nikki. And this picture back here, I love this photo and these photos of them. I think they're really pretty. So I'm glad to put those in there just to look nice. We'll just flip through to see both sides of them because I do love both concepts, but I think I like these ones more. But they both are so pretty. And then next, I have some few extra things that I have. This is from Unsong's Lee Unsong album, and I just like to, I took the inclusions out, and I like to put these in here because they're pretty pretty also. I loved his concept. Also to mention that I do like to try and collect as much stuff as I can for the X1 members because they're no longer a group and I like them a lot, so I try to keep and buy a lot of their albums. I don't collect their photo cards because it just would be too much and overwhelming for myself, but I am trying to collect their albums. So I did buy his, and he had his solo debut. I was so excited. The song's amazing. It's with Woojin 2 from 86, and I love him so much also. And then the little standees, a message card. I didn't have the heart to rip it, so I just keep it how it is. And I put these in here with the postcards that come in it. I have 2 in front of it, and then I put the other 2 here. And then lastly is some Stray Kids stuff that I have. I'm gonna just put away a few postcards from the album. And then I did collect Hyunjin a lot, but I decided that collecting Hyunjin and Felix was just too much also for me, because I tend to be impatient and want to collect everything, so I try not to do that anymore. So I just have these left from when I traded and the postcards. And then this is just stuff that I have for sale or trade on my Instagram. And I do not collect Blackpink or collect their albums or anything, but my friend does. So if you have anything that you want to trade, she is always looking for Rosie and Lisa and Jenny, I think, for some stuff, and then more extra stuff. And since stickers again, I love to keep them, so they're here, and that's all. And sometimes I use this one instead of the one I do have up front, so we will be going back because that is all for this binder. And then there's that. Next we will be doing this little binder that I bought, and there's not much that goes in here, but I do put these Wonho photo cards I have from, oh, that's Hyunjin, from his fan kit thing that I did buy. I got it as a present for my birthday, so I do keep these in here. They're so cute. I love the concept he had. The outfits were pretty, and I love the stuff that came in with it. It came with like a photo book of him, these cards, and sticky notes that I use for my trading a lot of the times. And so I'll be putting these away. And then lastly, my Hyunjin cards that I keep, just a few of them, because these were my favorite ones. So I decided that I would collect selective photo cards. I had to think of what I was saying. Selective photo cards, and keep these ones because these ones are my fave. I went on a hunt for all of these, so I just couldn't give them up. And so that is it for my photo cards. I'll just flip through quickly and answer the last question actually that I got that I forgot about. And it is, do I stand Newest? I do not stand Newest. I do love their music. I do love them. I love most of their comebacks that they have. I love so much. So I always wait and listen to them. One of my favorite songs by them is from their mini album, The Table. It's called Call Me Back. I love that album so much, and the songs on it. And my other song is actually a Newest W song that I love. It's also a solo song, and it's Feels by Becco. Becco, please again, tell me if I'm saying that wrong. I'm just gonna flip through again. And it's from their mini album, Wake N. And I love those 2 songs so much. I listen to them so often and really just appreciate them, and they're both my go-to songs when I listen to Newest. And also a question that I think someone had on my Instagram that they asked me were what were my plans for my collections moving in 2021, and I don't really have too many since I don't collect too many people or collect too many items, but I think it is to collect more treasure merch because they do come out with a lot, but I don't always want to pre-order for it because it's sometimes too much money, and YG loves to release stuff at the worst possible time for us to pre-order. So there's that flip through. So I do want to try and collect more merch stuff. I did buy J-Hooks, cash bead that they came out with, and a few of their treasure effect merch cards because, again, I love the concept so much. So I think that's all for today. That's everything I have. Hope you enjoyed. I will hopefully be filming more videos soon. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe below. I would love if you could do that, and I'll film more videos. And hope you have a nice day. Thank you.